There was a ship that had sunk in our harbor 100 years ago, and no one knew why or where exactly the ship came from originally. It looked like one of those pirate ships that are written about, with the masts, with a hull open for exploration, cracked open by some unknown force. The waters were not even that deep, but dark as hell, and they had been ever since it went down. The harbor wasn't a place to explore or play in. It simply was the harbor, and regular ships would avoid it. It started calling to me, begging for me to visit the lonely resting place. It told me of a story of a woman who drowned there, and it needed another soul to replace her. No one would believe the emotions or connection that I would have for it. Why me? And there was this long red dress that she had worn that flowed into the waters. I felt his pain in my soul, his tears. He longed for it all to end, and it didn't belong to him either, this pain. Last December, I began walking along the harbor to listen more closely. I wanted to understand what was being conveyed to me. Who was he? And again, why was I the one to hear the call? I could sense the movement of waters swirling around when I approached the area where the ship lay. It was like I could feel an awakening of someone whose soul was unrested and wanted to have fulfillment of a dream. But it wasn't a good dream. It was a bad one. Welcome to the Earth Momma Living podcast, number 18. I am Jackie O with Earth Momma Living. I help connect you to your body so that you're able to move through blocks that have held you back from achieving optimal health and life pursuits, using energetic healing, movement, sound, tarot, nutrition, journaling, and art therapies. Please tell your friends, share, and heart this episode, and we can grow together. Find me on earthmommaliving.com, Facebook, Instagram, at earthmommalivingofficial, YouTube, Clapper, TikTok, Alignable, and Rumble. In today's show, I'm going to do a little bit of grounding, a little bit of sound healing, and you just heard a snippet from the short story that I wrote during NaNoWriMo in 2021. And I shall continue work and hopefully finish my latest piece, painting, derived from images that I took while at Chichen Itsa about a month and a half ago already. Something like that. But before I begin, I'm going to offer you my insight around learning online, or anywhere for that matter. My best words of advice about gathering information from anywhere is this: please read and listen to information you find here and anywhere with discernment. And what I mean is, look things up on your own to confirm what you need to know and understand. Feel free to ask me questions. Not everyone has the whole truth, but when I look around and I see multiple sources that contain similar or exact information, and it resonates with me, then I sit with that until further or different knowledge is gathered. Does that make sense? Okay, great. Here's my core belief and my bigger picture goal. In all that I do, I believe in challenging the status quo. I believe in trusting our bodies to heal themselves. The way I challenge the status quo is by teaching clean living by what we eat, what we allow around us, and all that supports our bodies to heal themselves. Feel free to ask questions here in the window, and let's begin, why don't we? So, I am Jackie O, the Earth Momma, and I help moms create a holistic lifestyle to help maximize their whole family's health without sacrificing time, flavor, or sanity. So for those of you who are listening on the replay, I welcome you here in my healing space, and let's get into the sacred heart and soul space by doing, a couple things, sound healing, and a couple readings for you. Allergies today, Little quick grounding. What we'll do is, we can do that right now, which is, let's close our eyes and we'll breathe very slowly in. Hold it for a couple seconds. Breathe out through your mouth. And imagine yourself, when you're breathing in and holding it, you're breathing in the good energy from the earth. And as you're holding it, you're absorbing the goodness of the earth. And then when you're blowing out through your mouth, Imagine releasing anything that you don't need from your body back into the earth where she can recycle it for us. We'll do this 3 more times. Here we go. Ready? Again. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. I will give you some sound healing. And if you haven't experienced a sound healing session, I highly encourage you to seek out that as well. In person is fantastic. You can also do it online. You can also listen to some other healers who are doing what I'm doing, was simply doing the tuning forks for you. You can also, by the way, listen to Insight Timer, where there's a lot of type of sound healing. I mean, music in itself is healing, right? So doing the specific frequencies will help your body to align to its natural rhythm. So we do those today. Deep breath in and breathe out through your mouth to complete. I will do the other tuning fork, which is the weighted tuning fork. And so now I would like to begin with the color that I was going to add after the gold. If you watched my podcast from last week, you'll know that I added gold to my painting, and that would be the outer part of the drawing that I did, and I'm going to show you this way here. And oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? It's trying to silhouette. I'm going to take off that because that is definitely distracting and not helpful. So let's take that off. Okay. So as you can see, I did start. I wanted to see how the red, this is actually a red metallic also, just like the gold is. but it is simply the red version. Actually, it's got a little bit of orangey, and it's got a little bit of yellow in it. But as you can see, I started here I watered it down a lot because I really didn't want to cover up any of the coding and line drawing that I have in here. So let's see how this goes. I really do like, by the way, how the watercolor paper is responding to just all the lines and everything that I've put into it. It does actually have the feeling, because it's got a bumpy surface, it almost feels like it could be some type of stucco or wall painted finish, like the stone that I actually got this from. I welcome your comments as always, and your experience around this shorter podcast today. I send my love, and I wish you the best of energetic healing journeys. And the last word is, I encourage each of you to look within to know that you can and do absolutely, without a doubt, heal yourself in every moment of every day. With this, you can overcome anything. And also want to encourage you to check the link that I'll be posting below for my very free masterclass, 90 minutes. Spend time with me. It is June 24th. It is 18 days away, and it is at 12:30 Pacific time. And so, yes, just sign up for it because it's free, and you will get the replay as soon as it's uploaded and ready to go. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Same place, same time, approximately. Have a great night. Take care.